Hey guys, it's India. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair tutorial, girl. We are going to be doing a half up, half down crochet braid claw clip type of hairstyle. So I'm actually starting off on freshly washed, blow dried hair. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and start parting. So you guys can see that I've parted my hair basically from ear to ear, kind of like a skinny part in the front. I have this half up, half down portion. So I'm just parting once again, kind of like from ear to ear to go ahead and get the back section together. And then you guys can see we're left with 3 sections. So in this back section right here, I am actually going to cornrow my hair. I'm going to do, I believe, 6 or 7 cornrows. I'm going to connect them one into the other. I'm showing you guys right here. It's super easy. Literally, you just braid maybe like halfway, 3/4 of the way. Go ahead and flip up your previous braid into the braid that you're currently braiding, and then just keep braiding. Like, it doesn't have to be in any specific type of way. Just make sure it's in there and just keep braiding. And I literally just keep doing that. So I'll do from one ear to the middle, and then from the other ear to the middle. So that way when I'm done, I'm gonna have, you guys are gonna see literally right now. So I have this one braid, this is my last braid in the middle of my head. So now you can see I have 2 braids hanging on either side. That way I can go ahead and tuck each of these up into the middle braid, and then this will be my last braid. Hopefully that makes sense. You guys can literally see what I'm talking about. So once I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and actually flip up my last braid and kind of like lock it in place. So this is my latch hook, not latch hook. This is my beater. I don't use a latch hook for any of my crochet braid hairstyles. I always use a beater. This is the beater right here, like what you would use to put beads on the ends of a braid. That's what I like to use for my crochet. So you guys can see I literally just put it into the braid, then I flip the braid up, and now I'm like pulling it through, and I'm just gonna keep like snaking it through the braid until it's locked in place. You can also sew it, you can bobby pin it, whatever you want to do, but this works out really well, and I never have any issues with it coming out. So now I'm going to go ahead and start installing the crochet braid hair. So I'm taking the beater, I'm putting the beater to the outside. Pay attention to the exact direction that I'm doing it, because I'm doing it this way for a reason. And I'm only pulling through one piece of hair, and I'm going to knot it like 2 or 3 times and then just pull it. I'm doing it this way so that I don't have a knot on the outside part of my hair, like by my ear, right? I want that part to be the seamless part. So I'm putting the beater in this specific way so that the knot will be on the left side of the braid instead of by my ear. And I'm only pulling through one piece of hair, knotted 2 or 3 times, and then you're gonna be good to go. Now for the other pieces in the middle, you can do it regular. Literally just put in the beater, pull the crochet braid hair through, and then you'll knot both pieces. You'll pull both pieces through the loop 2 to 3 times. So for all of those braids in the middle, you can do it just like this. Super easy. Put the beater through, take the hair, put it through the loop, pull it under or through the braid, and then go ahead and take the 2 pieces of hair and knot it. And then for this braid, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take the beater and put the beater towards your ear. That way your knot will be on the right side instead of on the side that's by your ear. So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like it's pretty, like you can see it, girl. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. Just pay attention to the way that I'm putting the beater. And if you'd like to use a latch hook, you can use the latch hook. Just make sure you put it in the same direction if you want to, you know, make sure your knot is on a certain side of your braid. And this is what it's looking like after I finish the whole back section. So now I'm going to go ahead and start working on that middle part, which is going to be like the ponytail part. So I'm going to be using jam today. You can use whatever you want, girl. I'm going to go ahead and use jam, and I'm going to be sectioning my hair. So just, you know, like sectioning it, putting jam, brushing it, and doing the same thing just to make sure that it lays nice and flat. So now same thing, now that I've gotten to the top, go ahead and put the jam, use my bristle brush just to make sure that it's nice and smooth and in place, and then go ahead and do my ponytail holder as well. So once I've done this, I'm going to go ahead and braid up that section just in one big braid, and then once I get to the end, I'm just going to put a rubber band. Y'all know those small little black rubber bands? I just put one of those at the end, and now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the front part. So I'm gonna have a middle part, so I went ahead and did my middle part, and now once again I'm sectioning this section into smaller sections. I'm applying jam, I'm brushing it, I'm using my rat tail comb as well to comb through just to make sure that it's nice and smooth, since this is going to be the front. So just make sure you know that you slick it down, girl. If you have thick hair, you know we gotta work in layers, okay? And make sure that we have, you know, a good amount of product on it so that it actually stays in place. So that's what I'm doing right here, just brushing it. So now I'm going to go ahead and just lay my edges. I'm using the Style Factor Edge Booster, the purple container, with my little toothbrush, girl, and then just going ahead and doing my edges. And I am going to bobby pin my hair. So I use 2 bobby pins, you guys can see, one a little further down and one like right by my ear. And this is how it looks. So bobby pin, I repeated the same steps on the other side, and then now I'm just using my bobby pin to put it in place. Once I'm done that, I'm going to go ahead and fill in this little section. You guys can see how you can still see some of my braids right there. So once again, pay attention. I'm taking the beater, I'm putting the beater up, okay? I'm taking the crochet braid hair, I'm pulling it through. I'm only going to knot it only one piece, right? So I'm pulling one piece through the loop, and I'm going to knot it 2 or 3 times and then pull. This way, when this top piece flips over, there's no knot right there. So just, okay, you see, pull it tight, okay? Then when you flip it over, you can kind of play with that top piece and see, now you can't see the knot right there. So that's what I did to just fill in those little pieces at the top. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my braid. So with the braid, you literally just take the beater, you put it straight through the braid, and then you'll pull through both pieces and just knot it 2 or 3 times. Really simple. You're going to do that up the whole braid. For this hairstyle, I ended up using, I want to say I might have used 3 full bags of hair. It's a 3X pack. I think I used 3 full bags. So just go ahead and buy 3 bags. You might not use all 3, but just go ahead and buy 3. That'll be definitely enough and you won't run out. So you guys can see here, literally just continuing up with my braid. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it. And then now we're ready to go ahead and put our claw clip. Now this claw clip that I'm using right now is smaller than the one you guys are going to see at the end of the video. I ended up switching to a bigger claw clip just because my braid is big and then I had a lot of hair like attached onto it. So that's the way, you know, I decided to go with the claw clip. So I would recommend, if you have thick hair, girl, make sure you have a nice big claw clip so that everything can fit in nice and easily. And then once you've actually flipped it up into the claw clip, you might need to go ahead and add in a few extra pieces, you know, just to make sure it's like laying correctly. So once I did that, I did decide to use some bobby pins. So you guys can see that right here, I'm literally taking a bobby pin and just putting kind of like one on each side so that when I flip it back, it just sits up a little bit higher. And then, yeah, I'm just going to kind of like play around with it. But basically, this is the final result. I love, love, love how this style came out. If you want to do this kind of half up, half down style and you have natural hair, I would definitely recommend that you go with like a more natural textured hair. This is Freetress SoulFull Curl. I think SoulFull Curl is discontinued, but they have Joyful Curl, and it's really similar. And I know that other brands have other hair textures like this, but the nice like textured hair really looks good because, you know, I have leave out in the front. So I feel like it matches really well, looks really seamless. Girl, I just love this style. I just feel like it is so cute. And don't worry about that little like gaping part in the back. I fixed that afterwards. Just make sure that you know, look in the mirror in the back so that you're able to fix, you know, if like your cornrow is showing or, you know, like whatever. Just make sure you look in the mirror at the back of it so you can see and be able to fix that. But the style came out perfectly. This is something super cute. Didn't take me that long to do. This is actually my first hair tutorial on this channel, but you guys can check out my other channel, India Ajay, for lots of other hair tutorials, especially if you're looking for crochet braid specifics because you're new to the type of style. I'll leave that in the description box down below for you guys. Definitely make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, girl. Stick around for some of the other videos to come, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!